Okay, so it looks like we just need to remember what squares we need to— Whoa! What a cheater! What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? My name's ShdwjGaming, and welcome back to another episode of Ocarina of Time. In the last episode, we concluded by retrieving some type of small key. It's honestly been a while since I last played, so I don't really remember where that locked door was, but I went back to the main chamber and found that there was a door that was locked, and the way that we had to unlock it was by getting an eye switch, or by hitting the eye switch, excuse me. So I just went ahead and did that. I'll go ahead and find that locked door that required the small key a bit later on. Oh, by the way, I just saw a golden skulltula over there. Let me try to figure out exactly where I'm supposed to go to get that, though. I think that I cannot reach the golden skulltula, so you know what? That's okay. Let's just I saw a well over there, so let's just head over here. Now, I've kind of got a new setup going on for recording, and let me just say that I am right now really satisfied with the way that my setup is working for me right now. Instead of using my widescreen television, I'm now using this second monitor that I got just last week, and my goodness, what really helps is that I can actually what's it called? Use headphones so that I can hear the game audio while I'm recording, you know? And let me tell you, that really helps out, because for those of you that have been following me, you guys know that over the last few episodes, I have been missing a lot of golden skulltula simply because of the fact that I can't hear it when the TV audio is so low. How do I... You know what? Maybe I wasn't supposed to go here quite yet. Let me figure this out. Oh, and here's that golden skulltula that I missed a few episodes back. As I'm editing these things, you know, I noticed that, like, I miss a lot of golden skulltulas, and it doesn't really annoy me, it more amuses me, you know, because there's really nothing that I can do when the TV volume's so low. There it is, there's the locked door that I've been looking for. It turns out that it was in that area where, you know, the twisted corridor is and all of that. You get what I'm saying, right? You probably don't, because I'm not being clear as usual. But here it looks like there's just a frozen eye switch over there, and because we don't have the fire arrow quite yet, we're going to have to be a little bit creative and pull off something that they also used in Majora's Mask and do this. You know, you gotta shoot your arrow through the torch, through the flame of the torch, and then I guess this will be twisted. Yeah, last time, in the last episode, when we hit some type of eye switch, the twisted corridor was made normal, but now that we hit this switch, the corridor that was normal was made twisted. So this is an example of vice versa, you know? Vice versa is cool. But anyway, let's see. It doesn't look like there's anything else for us to obtain here. I'm not hearing any golden skulltula. Oh my goodness, it is so amazing that I can actually now hear the game audio. I tried using my I tried using my brother's Beats headphones, because they're not mine, I just borrow my brother's. But I was thinking, you know what, I think it might be a little bit hard to actually monitor, you know, just how loud I'm speaking if I've got, like, both ears covered by headphones, you know? So I just decided to use my earbuds that came with my new Samsung Galaxy S6 Edge, which is a very nice phone, by the way. That has nothing to do with The Legend of Zelda, but let me just share that with you. Oh, look, we're gonna play chess. ShdwjGaming, watch out, the ceiling is falling down. Wait, what? Whoa! Oh, I didn't expect that to fall so quickly. Let me just quickly see what's here first before... Why do I hear spiders? Why do I hear a big skulltula? I'm guessing they're in this room. I hear a big skulltula that's, like, desperately trying to kill me. Oh, and here we are back in that garden area, and it looks like that we can grab that golden skulltula that... Oh, wait, no. This is the garden area that we visited in the... No. I'm confusing myself. Where is that golden skulltula? I don't want to jump down, because then that means giving up my spot here. So let's take care of whatever's in this room first. The checkers board, whatever you want to call it, the chess board. I used to play chess when I was younger, and I still do enjoy playing. It's just I haven't played in forever, you know. Okay, so it looks like we just need to remember what squares we need to— Whoa! What a cheater! He is such a cheater. Move! Oh my goodness, it feels so good when you take out your bow and arrow and then you just aim at a big Skulltula and then just finish him off, you know? Before it would take a lot more time to take care of those big Skulltulas, but now that we've actually— No, you're not gonna get me this time, Ceiling. And you know what? You're not gonna get me either, Golden Skulltula. Why am I not entering first person mode? I don't know. The way that the camera is angled, it's not letting me enter first person mode. But you know what? I think that we can make it without— Whoa! 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 Whoa, Mr. Skulltula. Take a chill pill. No, 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 no! Just no! Oh. I thought I was going to get crushed just now by the ceiling. But you know what? I think that if you get crushed by this ceiling, you don't simply take damage, but it resets, like— oh, what's the word? You know, like when Link gets crushed by something and it goes, and then it turns black, and then it fades back in, and then you're like at the beginning of the room or whatever, the door that you entered through. I'm not explaining my ideas clearly enough, but let's take a look here at this ceiling. Looks like there is a puzzle of some sort, but we can't do anything with that quite yet because the blocks are on the ceiling. Now we can handle it, and it looks like we've only got a little limited amount of time, so we've gotta move quickly. No time to waste whatsoever. Oh no, come on! I was just saying, no time to waste whatsoever. And then Link goes ahead and wastes some time by doing something that will not help us in the least. It looks like there's just like an extra piece over here. It doesn't look like we actually need that. It looks like that belongs to the portrait of another Poe, one of the other Poe sisters. Oh, and by the way, in the last episode, I believe I was struggling with one of the names of the ghosts, Joel. It turns out it is pronounced Joel. Over the last few, well, I guess today I was watching some Zelda theories online. I'm not really sure what kind of got me interested in Zelda theory. I mean, Zelda theory is always interesting, you know? But this morning I just felt like searching up some Zelda theory stuff, and this one is named Amy. Okay, Amy Rose. Oh, no more Sonic references. No more Sonic references, okay? I'll do you guys a favor, and I won't talk about Sonic right now after I kept singing that theme song from Sonic X. But I was having a little bit too much fun, you know? Well, you can't really have too much fun when Let's Playing, because that's what Let's Playing's all about, you know, having some fun, playing some video games, commentating and all of that. Boom! And it's still not enough. It takes a while to take down these Poe, and I'm pretty sure that you cannot use your Master Sword to take these guys down, because if you approach them, they start spinning around and all of that and giving you a hard time, and you can't actually hit them with your Master Sword, so I think that fighting them from a distance is how to do it. And it looks like we now have that green flame taken care of. That should appear in the main chamber once. I think that this is the door to the main chamber, if I am not mistaken. No, but this is the door to the hallway that hopefully leads to the main chamber. Is it? And it is. Yeah, it is. So we're okay. There you go. And there is the very last Poe. It looks like she is crying, actually. And speaking of Zelda theories, I was watching a Zelda theory on the Forest Temple. This temple that we're doing right now. And I don't really have all that much time to explain exactly what was going on, you know? But anyway, this one is named Meg. If she splits into multiple images, you need to figure out which one is the real one. Is this one? I don't remember what kind of indicates which one is the real one. I'm guessing from some motion that they will do, some type of action, but they're just all doing the same thing. There you go. Shoot! Come on. She was made of steel, did you see that? She wasn't even spinning, but when I tried shooting my bow and arrow at her, still, you know, it didn't do anything. It was like she was made out of steel, but now it sounds like she's made out of flesh for some reason, even though she's a ghost. That doesn't make any sense. And this is actually pretty easy. I didn't really expect it to be all that hard, but I'm just saying, it's pretty easy. Yeah, so just make sure that your camera angle is spread out wide enough, you know, that your camera is capturing... is that even the right... I don't know, you get what I'm saying. So let's just finish this. This is getting repetitive and getting boring, Meg. This is not a very interesting fight. Meg from Hercules, you know? How does that song go that she sang? If I could just remember. Whoa! Okay, this should be the last strike. There you go. And that shriek that she made indicates that you have beaten her, have beaten her, and now the elevator has been restored, and now we can go down. But before we do that, I need to grab that golden Skulltula that was in that garden area. They make you go all the way back through that room that we just came from, just to get one single golden Skulltula. Let me tell you, that was a good, like, 4 minutes of my time, you know? That's 4 minutes of my life gone. You know, I can't claim it back, and I just got something that I didn't even need, you know? I'm just kidding, I'm complaining about nothing. Oh! What the? Octorok! No! Man, I wish that I would have opened the chest a little bit later, you know? That would have been nice too, but that's okay. No complaining here, no complaints. We can't complain because we just got a golden Skulltula, a gold Skulltula token, excuse me. So now we are ready to go down the elevator, and I believe that that is where the boss room is. We'll just have to wait and see. These giant... They're Deku Baba. I know that they're not called Deku plants. I think that they have some type of unique name, because plant is not unique enough for Nintendo, you know? It's gotta be Baba. Or Boba. Boba's cool. But no, it's not Boba. Boba's the little pearls in those drinks, you know? If you've ever eaten at an Asian restaurant of some kind, then perhaps you've had a taste of some good boba, you know? Alright, so we just pushed that. But, spider? No, there's no spider here. After what happened in that chess room, I'm kind of being a little more cautious with when I enter rooms, because there could be just a golden Skulltula waiting for me, you know? And they're just kind of annoying, just a little bit. Why can't I grab this thing? Grab? There you go. What is in here? Another switch. Okay, so we're just unlocking some things, some cages that aren't even like holding anything, that don't contain anything. I don't really know what the point of this, but we'll see. Oh, and I hear a golden Skulltula. There's a golden Skulltula somewhere here. Probably. That's not a golden Skulltula. That's a big one. Get out of here, big one. You're not the one that we want. You are not the golden, you are not the Skulltula that we need, nor are you the Skulltula that we deserve. Oh, there you are. I was about to leave the room. I just need to, you know, continue to be more alert and more careful as I look around rooms and as I look around for golden Skulltula. How many are we at, by the way? We are making some decent progress. We're already at 20, so not all that bad. I do know that we have missed quite a bit of golden Skulltulas, though, so I'll admit that. I know that we've missed a lot so far, so if we're really going to collect all of the golden Skulltula, then unfortunately we're going to have to do some backtracking. But as I said before, that's not my goal. That's not the goal for this Let's Play, to do a 100% run. Okay, there you go. That is the door that we needed to open, and I believe that now we can access, there it is! That is the lock that I want to see, the yellow lock with the horns, you know? Because that indicates that you are about to enter the boss room. This is the 3rd episode of the Forest Temple. I have had enough of the Forest Temple, and I know that you guys want to move on with the game already, so we're going to do just that. If, you know, the game would let me. Do I need to look at one of the paintings? I know that some Nintendo 64 games do this thing where you have to enter first person mode and then like look at something in first person view or something. I think that we just need to try to leave. Yeah, there you go. So you just gotta try to leave and then it'll lock and all of that. Try to be all intimidating. And here is the Gerudo King himself once again, Ganondorf. Are you sure you're supposed to be here right now? But no, this is not the real Ganondorf. This is Phantom Ganon, ladies and gentlemen. And he looks even more creepy than Ganondorf himself. Evil spirit from beyond. I wonder exactly what is Phantom Ganon, you know? Is this just some creature or spirit that Ganon made himself? Or are you that one, sir? Are you that one? No, he is not that one. There he is! Whoa! Oh man, I thought that I had successfully dodged that, but I didn't. Of course, I didn't. But I've got two fairies bottled up, so we're okay right now. Gotta pay attention. There he is. So, looks like we just gotta L-target him and then try to shoot him anyway. Doesn't look like that worked. I think that we gotta look at him head on instead of L-targeting. Let's try that. Or maybe, like, position yourself so that he's, like, about to run into you and then L-target and then shoot. No, 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 no! I am doing something very wrong here. I am already at 1.5 hearts. But as I said, two fairies, just gotta keep my cool. But unfortunately, now you guys have to listen to that wonderful beeping in this. No! There you go. So I just gotta shoot it a little bit early before he starts flying over me like a unicorn, like following a rainbow. That doesn't... What kind of mental images am I giving you guys? It doesn't even make sense. Shoot! Shoot! And he gets sucked right back in. Even though he's already halfway to the other portrait, he decides to go backwards. You know, just keep going, you know? Up, 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 up. Got him! This is not so bad, actually. Oh, so now... Oh, now we initiate the game of tennis, I believe. And this is, of course, going to make a reappearance later on. I want to see what she has to say about Phantom Ganon. It's an evil ghost of the forest temple. He comes out of one of the pictures. Answer his magic attack with an attack of your own. So we've been doing just that. It doesn't look like Navi has anything else to say, you know? Oh, what? Are you kidding me? Perfect. Perfect. Thankfully, as I've been saying, we've still got one fairy, so this isn't all that bad. Come on, Phantom Ganon, do your worst! You gotta do a little bit better than that. You're really not all that threatening, even though I could have just died if I didn't have a fairy. I wonder. What's going on? Whoa! Man, for some reason, I lost the targeting thing. So that didn't work out for me. Why is it that now he starts deflecting the energy balls? Cause I was deflecting them earlier, but they weren't reaching him. Man, this is supposedly supposed to be easy, right? This is something that you guys have an easy time with, but I am struggling with it. Come on! Fly to Ganon, not towards the painting. That's not what I'm trying to do. Do I need to realign myself or something? No, it looks like we're good now. Awesome! Now we strike him with our Master Sword, because I'm sure that it does more damage than the arrows will ever do. Oh dang, we landed quite a few hits there. Okay, I think that one more should do it, because, I mean, we were brutalizing Phantom Ganon just now. Actually, scratch that. He is the one that is brutalizing me, because I am not a very good tennis player. That's not funny, because everyone says that. The joke is kind of overdone in my opinion, you know? If my opinion even matters, but... Oh, come on! This isn't that hard! Whoa! Okay, that time was... Like, that was really bad. I was way too close to him. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes! And then we strike him with a sword! And then he should be taken care of. Unless, as per the usual Nintendo boss battle, 3 is the magic number in this case. 3 was the magic number when we were hitting him with arrows, right? As he was coming out of the paintings? I don't remember anymore, unfortunately. Oh! I got a little bit too excited there. I thought that was... I got a little bit too excited. I started charging towards him even though he hadn't gotten struck by the energy ball. And look, now he's just floating for some reason, and now he's gone. Oh, he actually talks. Hey kid, you did quite well. It looks like you may be gaining some slight skill. I think this is the actual Ganondorf talking, but you have defeated only my phantom. When you fight the real me, it won't be so easy. Did people back then actually think that this could be Ganondorf himself? What a worthless creation that ghost was. I will banish it to the gap between dimensions. Poor guy. He basically just sent his own creation to, what did he say, the gap between dimensions? I haven't been to the gap between dimensions, but I don't think that the gap between dimensions is a place where I'd want to be personally. Just from the sound of it, you know. Sounds like not a nice place to spend your eternity. And here we are back at the Chamber of Sages. So maybe it's because I wasn't paying much attention to what Raru was saying, which is not what you are supposed to do when you play a Legend of Zelda game. But I found out through those YouTube videos talking about the Zelda theories that I was talking about earlier in this video. I found out that the Chamber of Sages is actually in the Temple of Light. Oh, but I'm ruining the moment here. Thank you! Because of you, I could awaken as a sage. And here is our childhood friend, Saria, the Sage of the Forest Temple. I'm not exactly sure why she is introducing herself to us again, because I'm pretty sure that she recognizes us, right? I always believed that you would come because I know you. No. You don't have to explain it to me, because it is destiny that you and I can't live in the same world. This is one of the more depressing moments in Ocarina of Time. I will stay here as the Forest Sage and help you. Now please take this medallion. And the reason why it's depressing is, there's really not much need for me to explain it, right? Link and Saria were childhood friends, and after hearing Saria say that because of destiny, because he is a hero and because she is the Sage of the Forest, they can't live together. They have to live separate lives, you know? So unfortunately, for those of you shipping Link and Saria, you know, you're going to need to kind of figure out how that's going to work between them. But you know, love is a powerful thing, you know. Even the difference between a hero and a forest sage probably won't be enough to stop the powers of love. But anyway, let's claim this forest medallion. That is what it's called, right? Saria will always be your friend. Aw, and that's touching. That's a touching moment. We didn't really get to spend much time with Saria though, you know. Would have been nice if we did get to spend more time with her. Just, you know, catch up on old times, you know? Cause well, technically she was asleep for 7 years too, right? Because when I fell asleep, when Link fell asleep in the Chamber of Sages, I believe that Ganondorf caused the other sages to fall into slumber as well, right? Which is why I had to reawaken Saria. Hi there, I'm the Deku Tree Sprout. Because you and Saria broke the curse on the Forest Temple, I can grow and flourish. Thanks a lot. Hey, have you seen your old friends? None of them recognized you with your grown-up body, did they? That's because the Kokiri never grow up. Even after 7 years, they're still kids. You must be wondering why only you have grown up. Well, as you might have already guessed, you are not a Kokiri. You are actually a Hylian. I'm happy to finally reveal this secret to you. Ooh, story time. Some time ago, before the King of Hyrule unified this country, there was a fierce war in our world. One day, to escape from the fires of the war, a Hylian mother and her baby boy entered this forbidden forest. The mother was gravely injured. Her only choice was to entrust the child to the Deku Tree, the guardian spirit of the forest. The Deku Tree could sense that this was a child of destiny whose fate would affect the entire world, so he took him into the forest. After the mother passed away, the baby was raised as a Kokiri, and now finally the day of destiny has come. I can't help but notice that, you know how the original Deku Tree was telling us a story about Ganondorf, I believe, the person that had cursed him? And as he was telling that story, there was also for some reason like a fiery background being played on the game. And with this new Deku Tree, he's also using the same assets of storytelling, using the same background as his ancestor did, or I guess basically his father, right? Because this is basically the son of the Deku Tree, if you kind of think about it that way. But he's again reminding us that we have to bring peace back to Hyrule, and one other thing that we are reminded of is that we are low on health because the beeping does not stop. But anyway, that is where I'm going to conclude the episode for today. Thank you guys for tuning in. If you enjoyed the episode, please don't forget to leave a like and hit that big red subscribe button for more Nintendo gaming content. I will see you guys in the next episode of Ocarina of Time, but until then, take care.